This Hangout on Air is live.
Yay!
Yay! Welcome back for installment number 2 of The Hunger Dames. Let's introduce ourselves. I'm Emily Williams, and I'm the Young Adult Services Coordinator for our library system.
Okay, I'm Anna, and I am the Teen Librarian at the Belle Isle Library.
And I'm Meg. I am the Teen Services Librarian at the Edmond Library.
And we are coming at you live from the Downtown Library in the Metropolitan Library System in Oklahoma City. Yay!
Where it is thunderstorming right now. If you hear thunder, that's where it's coming from.
And biblical-like flooding.
I rewatched the first episode, and we said that Oklahoma was more than tornadoes, and it's like tornadoed every day since we did that, so whoops, maybe not.
Sorry.
Tornadoes and floods.
Yeah, the rain
we've got
is
the floods now. So.
So we did pretty good. The last episode we got a fair reception. I checked our views on YouTube, and we had 122 people watch it.
Yay!
And they liked it on Facebook and tweeted about it and stuff. So we're back again. We had one comment on the website. Thank you, Callie. So yeah, we're here mainly to talk about summer reading, I think, because it starts June 1st, which is next week. So that's exciting. Are you guys ready?
It is. Are we ready? I feel like it's already sort of started at my library. We're busy.
Yeah, so people can pick up an info magazine or read it on our website, metrolibrary.org, and it talks about the program, or they can go to metrolibrary.org/summerreading and sign up and get ready, get their to-be-read pile in order, and get ready to start tracking their reading on June 1st.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite part about summer reading?
The gnomes.
The gnomes are pretty awesome.
So explain what happens with the gnomes, Anna.
Oh, okay. So you will have one of these lovely gnomes in your library hidden somewhere. Like this gnome, they're all this year decorated because the theme for summer reading is superheroes. So like this one here is decorated with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. symbol. Go Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Anyway, and so when you go into the library, you can ask your teen volunteers or the staff or anybody if they have a gnome hidden somewhere, which they will. And then you go on the hunt and find it. And once you find it, you want to take a picture with it because you want to say, hey, I found the gnome. And there is a weekly drawing that we're going to be doing that if you find the gnome, then you get some type of prize. I don't know what it is, so don't ask.
It's only for teens, and it's only during the 7th week of summer reading. So it's a very specific time period. But people that find the gnome all summer long, they can hashtag it Gnomes on the Loose or hashtag I Read for 20 and see all the summer reading pictures and stuff that are going to be posted all about summer reading all summer long. And we've actually started populating and taking pictures and stuff and putting them on the hashtag so they can go see examples of the kind of stuff that we will be doing, which will be great.
Do you guys have I Read for 20 flair? Because I got flair.
Oh, I do.
Yes. Not just me, but the Falcon. Reading for 20, and he wants everyone to know it.
So what do we mean by reading for 20, Miss Emily?
So we want people to try to read for at least 20 minutes every day. There's a bunch of research on our website that shows how important reading is and how important it is to do every day, and 20 minutes is kind of an easy number to accomplish and also a good number to get the benefits from summer reading. And so that doesn't mean you have to read exactly 20 minutes every day. You can read like an hour one day and it'll count for 3 days worth kind of thing. But we just want people to keep their mind engaged and stay reading all summer long.
And if you are mathematically challenged like myself, there is a calculator on the website to tell you like, oh, I read for an hour. That means I type in 3 or whatever. So
because we keep track of 20-minute sessions, so it's 3 20-minute sessions.
So if you binge read, that's a lot of math, and the calculator can help with that.
Exactly. Take advantage, people. Take advantage.
Yes. So are you guys pumped for summer reading?
Totally.
Woohoo!
Yes.
There's lots of programs and stuff going on too, free events that are happening all summer long. People can check our calendar of events, stuff, and summer reading is for all ages again this year. We did it for the first time last year. early childhood, so that means babies, because you need to be reading to babies all the time. Children, teens, and adults all can participate. There's all kinds of incentives and drawing gifts for all different ages, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, I did have a couple of adults come in last year and be like, oh, I miss summer reading, and it was so fun when I was a kid. And when they found out that we were doing it for adults, it was like happy dancing all around the library. So, yay, adults. Everyone, peer pressure the adults in your life to come do summer reading.
Yeah, and adults have cool incentives this year too. Last year it was just like books and stuff that we gave to the rest of the participants, but adults can get these cool Post-it books or like battery backup things they can plug their electronics into that are pretty cool. So
I'm totally reading for one of those.
I know, me too, because my cell phone is always dead.
Yes, awesome. So you can sign up now. metrolibrary.org/summer reading. You can start tracking your reading June 1st. I talked to the Library Commission last week, and one of our commissioners said, if you're in retail, your busiest time of year is Christmas and the holiday season. If you're in libraries, you're gearing up for summer reading. And I was like, that is so true. We are like the busiest, it's the most fun, and there's stuff going on all the time. So one more thing about summer reading, what kind of stuff can people read?
Anything.
Anything at all. Online, listen to a book. It's all, read a stop sign. No, just kidding.
That counts for 1 second of reading.
Yeah, exactly. Woo-hoo, 1 second.
Wait, how many 20-minute sessions is 1 second? A fraction? Oh God, fractions.
0.00. Yeah, I don't know.
That's math.
Yeah, so any kind of reading, they can read ebooks, they can listen to audiobooks, read stuff on the internet, it all counts.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Newspaper articles, things like that.
Yeah, I've even told adults if they're, catching up on emails over the weekend, like reading that email from grandma counts towards 20 minutes. So
awesome.
Yeah, people read a lot, more than they probably think they do.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to talk about anything else about summer reading before we move on? We're good. Do it.
We covered it.
Okay. We're going to talk about some books real quick. Yay!
Yay!
The first one I read, We All Looked Up by Tommy Wallach. And this is just such a cool cover. I love this cover. It's so simple, very cool. And this is a book it's told from multiple viewpoints, which usually I'm kind of like, that's kind of gimmicky, but I really liked it in this book. I thought it worked well. Told from the different point of several high school students in Seattle, and they find out that there is a comet hurtling towards the Earth, and there is like 6 weeks maybe left before 66% possibility that they're all going to die. So, and it's cool because the teens are all like, it's very Breakfast Club. Like one's a slacker, one's a nerd. So if you're an old person like me and you remember the Breakfast Club,
the Breakfast Club is still cool. It's classic.
It is a classic. And it was really well done, and it has kind of an unusual ending, which I'm not going to spoil, but I also appreciated the way it ended, and I thought it was a really cool story. It was less, what was that other book about the moon, Life as We Knew It? It was kind of like that.
I love that book.
This was all the stuff leading up to that, and not any of the aftermath, so.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I want to read that now.
Very interesting. Okay, that's it. Someone else go.
Okay. I'll go next. So I am currently in the middle of Saint Anything.
I love Sarah Dessen.
Which, if you know me at all, I am such a Sarah Dessen junkie and have been since I was like a child. But this is, if you're like a Sarah Dessen fan, this will satisfy your appetite for all the Sarah Dessen. It takes place in Colby, North Carolina, where all of her books take place. She plants little Easter eggs for those of you who've read her books before. If you haven't read Sarah Dessen before, she's a really awesome author. Her teens in her books are realistic. They're like people you might meet at school. So I really appreciate that. And she just does teen drama in a way that's realistic. So if you're kind of burnt out on the sci-fi dystopia stuff and need, some more contemporary realistic fiction, a little John Green-esque, Saint Anything by Sarah Dessen. Also heavily features a pizza parlor, which I'm also partial to because my first job ever was at a pizza parlor. So yeah, some of that sprinkled throughout. But I just love her writing. If you've never tried her out before, we have all of her books in system to check out or place a hold on. And she's just awesome. Saint Anything. Yay.
Okay, so my book this time for the fantasy people, and even for those who aren't necessarily fantasy fans, is Magonia by, I'm going to butcher her name, Maria Devana Headley. Okay, so basically, if you are a fan, I would recommend this to people who are fans of John Green and Neil Gaiman, because it is a cross between the two, and it's awesome. So what this is you've got Aza, or Aza. I'm going to call her Aza because I didn't listen to the audiobook, so I'm going to say what I want to say. Aza Ray, and she is dying. So she's basically like your Hazel from The Fault in Our Stars, but she's also kind of snarky like Hazel, where she knows she's dying because she can't breathe, but she's all like, you know what, whatever, I own this. So she's dying, and but come to find out that the reason why she can't breathe on this earth is because she is not part of this world. She's actually from Magonia, which is this land that's above the clouds, basically. It's in the air. And there's a war going on between Magonia and Earth that she lives on. And she is actually a vital part of this, and she has no idea that she is this vital part of this war that's about to brew. And so that's where you kind of get the Neil Gaiman side of things, is with the world that Magonia and all of the fantastic awesomeness of it. But then you've also got the John Green side, because she's got a boy that she likes, that's her best friend. It's a fantastic fantasy slash, realistic well, not contemporary, I'd say, but realistic teen love story. I loved it. I ate it up really fast. And it's in our system, so you can check it out. And please do, because it's awesome. I loved this book. So.
Oh, that sounds so good. Yay. I want to read that one.
Check it out.
My next book is I Was Here by Gail Forman, and I checked it out as an ebook from our library's Overdrive page. We have a segue. We have a teen e-reading room on Overdrive now, so if you are interested in YA books, or you are a YA who likes to read YA books, you can go to our Overdrive page and click on the teen reading room, and all the awesome young adult books will come up, and you can check it out. So, like all of Gail Forman's other books, this made me cry.
Gail, why do you do this to us? We keep coming back for more.
I know. It's so well written. It was like, I know this is going to make me cry, but I don't care because it's so good. It's about a teenage girl who her best friend kills herself, and it's a complete shock to everyone. And so it's kind of almost a mystery, too, because the main character has to go back and try to figure out, like, why she did what she did, and she has to travel, and there's a boy, and drama, and heartbreak, and just really good writing. And so if you want, like, a good beach read, or, like, maybe just a good I need an ugly cry kind of read, Gail Forman's always good for that, and this one's called I Was Here.
I read that
really
one.
Good. Did you like it?
Yes, I did. It's based kind of off of a true story, which was kind of killing that was a true thing that happened. So if you kind of want that almost true feel to it, it's kind of terrifying, but also like really good mystery. And yes, ugly cry galore.
We love a good ending. I know. I know.
Oh, Gail.
Okay. Next. Someone else have a book?
I do.
Yeah,
Yay,
go for it.
So Steelheart by Brandon Sanderson. He's kind of another big name author. I picked some popular people today. If you know of Brandon Sanderson, he's been writing for everyone for a while. He writes for adults, for kids, for teens, but Steelheart is YA for teens. I feel like it should be made into a movie. It's one of those. If you're still on your Avengers kick and just can't get enough superhero stuff this summer, Steelheart is for you. So basically, in this book, we open up to an Earth that's been taken over by sort of anti-superheroes. They're like, what do they call those? Supervillains? Yeah, called the Epics. And from page one, I kid you not, there is so much action and it's so well written. I did a school visit recently to talk about summer reading, and I read a little bit aloud from like page 4, and the kids in the room were just like, I gotta read that book. This will not spoil anything because it's on page 4, but legit, like, someone gets disintegrated right away. So, if you're like me and have no patience for books to get moving, Steelheart might be for you. Lots of action. It's really well written, too. So.
Awesome.
Love that book. Okay. Oh, and it's an intermediate Sequoia nominee.
It
So,
is. Where's my
check
spine
it
label?
Woohoo! Okay, so my book, the last one that I have, is actually a graphic novel. Oh, I know. And so it's In Real Life by Cory Doctorow and Jen Wang. And it is basically about this gamer girl who is involved in a game that's kind of like World of Warcraft, kind of not. And she becomes involved in the game with a certain person who is doing illegal activity pretty much on the game. He's selling stuff or doing stuff that is illegal, both in the game and in real world life, or in real life, much like the title. And so what it kind of comes down to, like, you've got all these great graphics and everything of this book, which
Cool.
you kind of
Love.
Yes, I love graphic novels. But it's a great story because you've got the gaming side of things where she's talking about the game, and it kind of brings you into the game, kind of like what is that one book? Ready Player One. It kind of had that feel to it.
I love
But
that
then
book.
then it also brings, because Cory Doctorow is very I don't want to say political, but he brings in social commentary, and so that comes into play in this graphic novel, and it's so fantastic about, economic status and, different third world countries and things like that, but it never detracts from the actual story of what's going on. So check out In Real Life. It's a really quick read because obviously it's a graphic novel, but it's a fantastic story. Just check it out. You will not regret it.
Yay!
Thanks, guys. My reading list just tripled in length.
I know. Good job. So we have a quick moment with the Falcon. Ta-da! Who reads for 20? We asked our viewer, I don't know, last time to name the Falcon, and one person replied, and so by default his name is Bogey after Humphrey Bogart.
Woohoo!
Nice. What do you guys think about that?
I love it.
I like it. Awesome. Up, Bogey. Keep it real over there in the other cubicle.
Yo. Bogey reads for 20. No.
Can falcons read?
I don't know.
That one
Bogey
can.
Yeah.
It's got really quiet. Can you still hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're good.
Weird. Okay. Random stuff. What random stuff do we want to talk about?
Random stuff. I will talk about some random stuff.
Okay.
So to celebrate the Paper Towns movie release, the Edmond Library is hosting Paper Crafts for Paper Towns. This is going to be a really cool program with a local artist named Kiona, and she's going to bring in some maps that she has, and I don't mean some, I guess I mean like a whole lot of maps. So thinking on like the whole road trip journey type of thematic stuff going on in the book. She's going to walk teens through some different crafts that they can do with the maps, which I don't know. Now that I'm saying it out loud, sounds super lame, but if you go to Pinterest and look at some map crafts, they are super awesome.
They are. And Keown is
So,
cool. It'll be
Yeah.
fun.
He is really cool. Yeah, I'm psyched for it. So that's going to be Thursday, June 11th at 3 p.m. At the Edmond Library, but anyone can come. Just get on metrolibrary.org to register.
Awesome.
Yes. And one other program that we're hosting in June that I thought I'd throw out there, Stage Combat. If you want to learn to fake beat somebody up, which who knows when you'll need that skill, but you might. Monday, June 15th at 4 in the afternoon is going to be Stage Combat with Reduction Theater at the Edmond Library too. You can also register online. We're psyched for that. Again, like that skill could totally come in handy. So you might want to give it a try.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got, let's see, this summer at Belle Isle, a lot of libraries in the system do have a Minecraft club, like Choctaw has one, and Belle Isle does some stuff with Minecraft. This summer, we are going to be having 2 separate Minecraft challenges, which will be 2 hours long, and with the Microsoft store at Penn Square Mall, they're going to come out and bring out all their awesome game equipment, and we usually have a prize at the end. It's a huge challenge. It's going to be awesome. So we're going to have 2 of those. The first one will be Thursday, June 18th at 3 p.m., and that's at Belle Isle. And then the second one will be at, if I can remember, oh yes, Thursday, July 23rd at 3 p.m., also at Belle Isle. So if you are kind of interested in Minecraft or like a huge super fan, or you want to kick some butt on Minecraft, come to Belle Isle for those 2 days and you can participate in the huge Minecraft challenge. It will be awesome.
Yes. And your library is really easy to get to from practically anywhere in the metro, I have to say. So
we are the most centrally located location. Sorry about the parking lot, though, but it is.
Stop by the mall, get you a Starbucks, go to the library. Yeah.
Exactly. It's pretty awesome. We're a pretty cool place. Okay, then I will just do a quick promotion for our summer programs. We have a lot coming up this summer. A lot of our libraries do programs with the Oklahoma Science Museum, and there's some really cool programs they're offering this year. Science of Supervillains, a whole series on, or a whole program on Ashfall, the book by Mike
Mullen.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mike Mullen, and that's going to be awesome because it's super volcanoes and, awesomeness.
Terrifying.
And a whole bunch of other stuff. So we have some really great programs this summer, and they're going to be happening at multiple locations. So check out our calendar online or our info magazine, or even on like Twitter and Facebook, we post stuff. So check that out because you do not want to miss out on those.
Awesome. And just to clarify, you guys, we're talking about teen programs, right? These are all programs for teens?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just want to make that
12 to 18.
point.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I have something I just wanted to mention real quick. If you guys don't know about playaways in our library system, whenever I do school visits and talk to people in the public, I always mention these. These things are perfect for summer. If you've never seen one, it's like an audiobook, and it's this little thing, and it's got all the controls on the back, and you just plug your headphones in, and it's like its own little mini audiobook, and you can take it with you anywhere. If you're taking road trips this summer, if you're stuck with your family, if you're on a plane, you can use these things and it won't drain your phone battery, and you can listen to a story, and they're awesome. And this is Gloria O'Brien's History of the Future, which I've been really wanting to read, by A.S. King. And I also just went downstairs. Paper Towns was on the shelf. I mean, there's good stuff. So check out Playaways if you haven't already heard of them or seen them. Just find the shelf in your library, or check our catalog out and get those, because they're really cool. And they
are cool. And I've noticed at my library too, a lot of the times when popular books are all like they've disappeared from the shelf, the Playaway is often still there. So
yes,
like Paper Towns, I'm sure.
And if you're trying to exercise, if you're running on the treadmill or going for walks and stuff like that, these slip into your pocket really easy, and it's just a great way to kind of lose track of time, so maybe you get more exercise in.
I hook it up in the car sometimes too.
Yes. Yeah, they're awesome.
It's awesome.
Okay, anything else before we wrap up?
I think we should say hi to Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
I just noticed that he was accidentally in my frame for half of this, so I felt like we should shout out a little bit.
I want to make sure that everyone signs up for summer reading.
Oh yeah, seriously, we also got a 9-foot tall Groot at my library. Thanks, Emily.
You're welcome.
So
We
people
have
can
Thor at my library. Yeah. Pictures have already started happening with Thor.
That is not fair.
You guys can trade if you want.
Thor.
Psh, I'm not trading Thor.
I'll come visit and take a selfie with Thor.
You should
How's
totally
that?
take a selfie with Thor. Everyone has, so
Yes.
you should. You should too. Belle Isle Library, Thor. Check
Awesome.
him out.
If you take a selfie with Thor, make sure you hashtag it iReadFor20 and
Oh, yeah.
post it on your social medias. Speaking of which, the library is on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, all the cool places. And so friend your library. Anything else? We need like a tagline. We still didn't decide on one to take us out.
Nope, I got nothing.
I got it.
Read for 20 people.
Yeah.
Okay, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.